to some breaking news first, and Northern Territory's Chief Minister Adam Giles has been stripped of his leadership by Minister Willem Westra van Holthe, who will assume the leadership. Joining me now is Sky News Darwin reporter Dan Borscher, who has this exclusive story.
This all came to a head in the last half an hour when it emerged there was a party room coup led by Willem Westra van Holthe, where he secured 8 votes out of the 14 parliamentary members of the Country Liberal Party to depose Adam Giles. I've spoken to Adam Giles this evening, the former Chief Minister of the Northern Territory. He said he was shocked. Staggering developments here, and I'll continue to bring you the very latest on what can only be described as an unstable political situation here in the Northern Territory.
Sky News Darwin reporter Dan Borscher broke the story on air last night. He joins us now from the state's Parliament House. Dan, some pretty explosive new details coming out this morning.
CLP is having an emergency meeting of its management branch to determine just what course of action there should be taken. It's understood by high-ranking sources within the CLP that there's a huge level of anger within this group, and it has been bandied around of whether the party dissolve or whether certain members of the party are suspended or disendorsed.
Dan, a lot of developments in this story this morning. What's the latest?
We are now in a leadership crisis where a hastily called swearing in of Willem Westra van Holthe as the Northern Territory's Chief Minister has been called off, and the Administrator is using reserve powers as we wait to see just how this leadership challenge will resolve.
We are now taking you live to Darwin, where the Chief Minister Adam Giles is speaking after refusing to resign from his position.
The Northern Territory now, a day of extraordinary political drama. The Chief Minister Adam Giles is saying that he's not going anywhere despite a party room coup overnight in the wee hours of the morning to dump him as leader. There was meant to be a swearing-in ceremony this afternoon for his replacement, but it couldn't go ahead because Adam Giles refused to resign. Our Darwin reporter Dan Borscher broke this story this afternoon. He joins us now. Talk us through what has been a pretty bizarre day in Northern Territory politics.
It's been absolutely unprecedented and unexpected twists and turns at every juncture.
Very uncertain indeed. If anyone's going to know it first, it will be Dan Borscher. Thank you for that and great reporting on breaking that story this afternoon.
Let's go to Dan Borscher, who is our excellent reporter in Darwin. He was first across the move last night to get rid of the Northern Territory Chief Minister Adam Giles.
In spite of the turmoil, the new deputy painting himself as the people's hero.
We took the courageous step.
Robyn Lambley launched a blistering attack in saying she'd been sacked from the ministry.
He lacks honesty, he lacks respect, and he lacks integrity.
Sky News Darwin reporter, he broke this whole story. Dan Borscher filed this report.
She refused to answer any questions, particularly about her involvement in calling the coup. There's public interest, though, in whether you'll be resigning or challenging further.
I'll let you know what any decisions I make around that will be.
Dan Borscher, Sky News, Darwin.